Well, I mean, because when this thing started, everything in 2020, this thing was all about COVID. So
Mm-hmm.
there was it's funny how mysteriously, and I believe I covered this in episode 1 or 2.
What?
How all of a sudden there was no flu in 2020. There was no heart attacks, no cancer, but all of a sudden just COVID's just seemed to skyrocket, while all the other illnesses went downwards.
Well,
Isn't that kind of mysterious, Alberto? Isn't that funny how just only COVID went up in cases? Well,
yeah, isn't it interesting? A brand new virus that nobody ever experienced before
you
that
mean
took over the world.
Alberto? You
All of
mean
a sudden has higher deaths and everything else.
Alberto? How about it being that people have just gotten the flu and then it was just labeled as COVID?
Man, didn't you say you believe that COVID was real?
Yeah, I believe it was real. I believe it's real, but I also believe that they also inflated the numbers, which I covered in the first episode.
Yeah, I remember that. Let's see. What do you think the mask and the social distancing and people staying indoors brought the flu numbers down?
No,
At all?
no.
Why not? People weren't interacting with each other for a large portion of 2020.
Yeah, that's true. But
Okay.
that was also unhealthy.
It was unhealthy for mental health, and if you were literally staying in bed, then yeah, it was very unhealthy. But
Also unhealthy for your immune system because people, you know, what's the use of having an immune system if you can't even use it? People were covering themselves up and trying to protect themselves from a virus when in fact they should have done the opposite and welcomed the virus and let it into your immune system so your immune system can fight it, get used to it, and then you have natural immunity.
okay, but what about the people that died first time they got COVID? Like within a week or something, or days.
Bro, that's just part of the agenda, bro. To depopulate people.
What
See,
is?
the virus. That was another way to.
So you're saying okay?
There's gonna be people that obviously there's always gonna be casualties with the virus, with the shootings.
So you're saying okay, the virus was made in a lab to kill people, but you're also telling people to go get the virus, go catch the virus.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you telling people to go catch a virus that's meant to kill them?
I mean, it's not gonna kill everybody, but if you have a strong immune system, your immune system is just gonna fight it. Because in reality,
What if you don't? I'm saying.
Alberta, first of all, the coronavirus, has it existed?
Coronaviruses, yes.
Yes, coronaviruses have
Yes.
existed before.
Okay.
So they've been around.
Okay.
This is just a new strain of the virus,
This is a deadlier strain.
which was man-made, a man-made virus.
Exactly. By your own admission, it was man-made to be deadlier
Yeah,
and more infectious.
right.
So you probably shouldn't take a risk with it, especially if you're older or immunocompromised. So you shouldn't have told people to go outside and expose themselves.
Expose yourself to the virus. Don't live in fear. I believe everybody should have just taken the precautions. Just eat healthy, strengthen your immune system. Treat it like how you would have treated it if you got a flu, right? For a flu, you don't. If you during flu season, you don't go out wearing a mask, right?
But the flu is less infectious, right? It doesn't.
People still die from the flu too, Alberto.
Yeah, but a significantly lower amount, Randy.
People still die from the flu though.
Yes, they do die from the flu, Randy, but it's not something you have to worry about. Whereas COVID was something you did have to worry about.
Alberto, that's what they want you to believe.
You just told me it was made in a lab, Randy.
Alberto, it was made in a lab.
You're contradicting yourself.
Alberto,
Is it made to kill people or not?
Alberto, it's made. Alberto, it's made. It was. Sure, that was part of the agenda too, to try to kill off probably the older folk, the people that had a weaker immune system, but also it was about control.
Mm-hmm.
To get people to comply to their agenda. And full stream onto communism.
Stupid. Alright, here's where I stand on this. I believe the government's stupid. And any decisions that they make are idiotic. It's not some control thing or trying to take over the world or whatever. I just think the government is corrupt and it's stupid. That's how I feel.
Alberto, but it's much more than that. Alberto, the government is much more sinister. Alberto, I'd just like to quickly... Alberto,
Here we go.
I'm going with some Bible verses over here.
Okay, go.
Okay.
One at a time and then we'll talk about.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So I'm going to start off with a Bible verse from John 5:19. It goes like this. We know that we originate with God, but the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one.
Meaning
The devil.
the enemy.
The devil.
The devil.
Right. Like I said before, we are in the upside down. Everything that you know or believe is the opposite of what you actually believe. Because who has control over society? The government. Who actually shapes how society like functions or how what we believe, you know, like the celebrities. Celebrities are just puppets. They're just there to like shape society. That's why people like, you know, they drool or are like, oh, that's my favorite celebrity. Oh, I want to be like just like her, or I want to be just like him when I grow up.
Yeah. Some people are like that, yes.
I'd say like
the super fans. There's not that many of those people, Randy. Like,
sure.
you picture your parents doing that, or your sister, or your brother.
Oh, obviously, well, Alberto, my parents are an older generation, but I'm talking about this generation, Alberto.
I'm saying like your other family members. Do you picture them doing that?
No, but they
Like,
follow.
I don't picture any of my family members being like that.
Like they follow like celebrities on social media. Like, oh, let me see what this celebrity is doing on, you know, what they're doing with their life.
Do you follow any celebrities on social media?
No, I don't follow anybody. I used to, but then, you know, once I realized what is actually going on, I deleted all of them from my social media.
Damn.
I was like, nope. I don't idolize anybody.
Yeah, but just to follow them doesn't mean you idolize them.
In most cases, they do. People, they say, oh, this is my favorite celebrity. I'm gonna follow him because I want to see what they're up to, or you know, or they listen to them and they want to listen to what they have to say.
Mm-hmm. What about? There's some celebrities you look up to, right?
No.
I think of someone. Yeah, can't think of anybody.
That's right. Because I have none.
Not look up to, but like that you like. You don't like any celebrities?
Nope.
Do you watch TV?
I watch. I mean, I watch TV because like I'm human, right? I mean, like I think the way, because this is the way society was structured. Like you need some sort of entertainment. Because obviously, like you just staying in your room or going out, you know. I mean, you could always go out and you know.
You could always read.
You could always read. Yeah, like find some entertaining stuff to pass the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I believe like when you get bored or something, you need some sort of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I watch TV, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know that it's bad for you.
All TV.
Yeah. Because it's
poison.
It's under the influence of the wicked one. Because like
everything else on TV.
Yeah. Because like I said before, like all celebrities, they're all Satanists. They're all Illuminati, Freemasons.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, they had to sell their souls in order to become celebrities. There's a reason why these people make millions of dollars. They sold their soul for money, you know,
mm-hmm.
and why they have like such a cult following, you know, why people drool over them, why people follow them on social media and want to stalk them, want to know where they're at constantly, 24/7, what they're doing, who they're with. Yeah, it's all like I said, it's all manipulation.
It's all manipulation. What about online content? Like independent people, YouTube. Some of them are just doing their own thing, right? Like us.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. Mm-hmm. Some of them are out there doing their own thing, yeah. Like trying to make it, you know, trying to reach huge followers. Like millions.
Yeah. So if they make it, they have millions. They're not necessarily part of Satan, the Satanists, and
no. But I think that for us, like to reach like those high numbers, like it's gonna take time. But some people take the shortcut, which is they sell their soul and then they get that instant fame,
Mm-hmm.
and then they take the shortcut where they, you know, they get to where they want to be in life.
So you think every time somebody got famous overnight, they sold their soul?
Yeah.
Every single time?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Because that's Alberto. That's the way this world works, Alberto.
How do you know this?
Alberto, because it's right here in the Bible, Alberto.
You have another verse?
Alberto, everything that we're going through, we're living through biblical times. That's right. So I have another verse for you.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right. So this is from Revelation 12:9. So down the great dragon was hurled, the original serpent, the one called Devil and Satan, who is misleading the entire inhabited earth. He was hurled down to the earth, and his angels were hurled down with him.
So he's here with his angels or demons. Right?
Yeah. You know who the demons are?
Who?
Or his angels? His fallen angels are the celebrities, bro.
Everybody that sells their soul.
Yeah.
That's it. He gets new angels every time somebody sells their soul.
They're his fallen angels. The people that only care about money. You know, they sell their soul for money, and fame and greed, and all the stuff. Like they only care about things of this earth, like cars, like all the materialistic things of this world.
Mm-hmm. So if you care about that stuff, does that automatically make you a Satanist?
Alberto,
Or is it just like a preference thing?
well, I mean, I'm saying people that they sold their soul. Like I mean, like the celebrities. Like in order for you to be a celebrity, you got to sell your soul for money. And then
So in order for you to be famous at all, you have to sell your soul?
yeah.
Okay. You have another Bible verse?
I sure do, Alberto. You ready? And now here's Bible verse number 3. Now there is judging of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be cast out. John 12:31.
No. You read the first part again?
Now there is a judging of this world.
By God?
Yeah.
And the ruler will be cast out, meaning
Yeah.
the devil?
Yeah. Because right now the devil's in control of this world.
So the devil's going to pass judgment. And
No, God is gonna pass judgments, and he's gonna cast out the devil because he's the one that's influenced. Everyone's under the influence of the devil because he's the one that actually controls this world.
okay.
The devil has the keys to this world.
Why do you think that is?
Because like people, what do you call it? They took the shortcut, Alberto, because they see that God. Alberto, hold on. I'm getting to that, Alberto, because I have another. Alberto, I have another Bible verse for you. Alberto, that's a good question for you right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another Bible verse. Among him, the God of this system of things has blinded the minds of the unbelievers, so that the illumination of the glorious good news about the Christ, who is the image of God, might not shine through. Corinthians 4:4.
So everybody who doesn't believe in God or Christ, they're being blinded by the devil.
Yeah. It's a trickery, you know? Like the question you just asked me, Alberto. It's the devil. The devil is tricking people.
Okay. Tricking into what? Tricking people what? Into what?
Into not seeing the truth. Like they believe like God is actually in control of this world when in reality he's not.
This is like a really
this world is run by the devil. Like everything that's going on right now. That's which is why these old celebrities, they think like that's why they all think it's normal. You know, like they sell their soul because they see the world for what it really is. It's run by the devil. It's not run by God. Like they believe we're in hell right now.
The celebrities?
Yeah.
They believe we're in hell? What do you mean?
They believe Earth is like we're in hell right now. So they want to bring hell on Earth.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Like bringing hell on Earth?
Like usher the new world order system. They want to usher in. They want to usher in the Antichrist here.
They want to do that.
Yeah.
But the Antichrist, is that the devil?
Yeah.
And they want to like physically bring him here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a Bible verse on that, the Antichrist?
Alberto, hold on. Alberto, I have another Bible verse for you. It says, "I will not speak with you much more, for the ruler of the world is coming, and he has no hold on me." John 14:30.
For the ruler of the world is coming.
Yeah.
Meaning the Antichrist?
Yeah.
And he has no hold on me, is that what it said?
Yeah. He has no hold on me.
What does that mean?
Like that he has no influence over me.
On God.
Yeah. Over like, yeah, the people. Like everybody that knows what's going on.
Oh, all that believe in God.
Yeah.
He has no hold on them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's right, bro.
Okay, so going back to the 2030 agenda, where does the Antichrist fit into that?
Bro, to usher in the Antichrist. Like,
So after the 2030 agenda, that's when the Antichrist comes?
like full on communism, like the mark of the beast is in place. That's all into usher in the Antichrist.
So once all that is in place, then he comes.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned that there was going to be someone that ushers in the 2030 agenda.
Yeah,
like a false prophet,
like
you
a
said?
false prophet, yeah.
But that's not the Antichrist.
No. I mean, there's going to be, like, many false prophets. Like, I believe Elon Musk is a false prophet.
Is he a prophet?
Like, well people believe, a false like basically because he's for free speech, supposedly. He's a proponent of human rights.
Mm-hmm.
He pushes that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you really look at it, he's pro-technology.
That's his thing.
And it's kind of funny because he's kind of like a contradiction because before, like, I've seen clips of him saying that AI is actually, like, we should be concerned about AI because it's kind of dangerous. This is funny coming from a guy that's actually for technology. And
I mean, because he knows about technology. And he's the one that founded OpenAI that created ChatGPT.
Yeah.
He's the one that founded that company. And he's like warning about like, oh, this might be dangerous. But they're not going to listen to him.
Right.
But that's his thing. Like that technology is what he was pretty much brought in this world to do. That's what he loves.
Bro, because he's evil.
Just because you like technology doesn't make you evil.
Alberto, because he's gonna start pushing that Neuralink on people.
He's gonna want to sell it, yeah.
Alberto, yeah, he's gonna want to sell it to you, and then they're gonna start forcing it on people because they're gonna say, oh look, don't you want to be healthy? Don't you want to be able to see and walk again? Like, oh, you just need to put this chip inside of you. It's gonna help cure all your illnesses, but then it's also part of the agenda. He's a government puppet, Alberto, because then the government's gonna use that to to know all your thoughts, what you're thinking. So let's say if you don't quite agree with the government, they're gonna come to you and they're gonna take you out, or
you mean what they could do right now because you're speaking your thoughts,
or yeah, well, I'm able to freely think my thoughts, and the government doesn't know what I'm thinking. You know, like let's say like I'm just walking down the street and I'm thinking about how.
Careful what you say, Randy.
You know, I'm thinking like, you know, this government sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, Alberto, with that chip in my head, Alberto, they can instantly think. They can actually see that thought, and they'll be like,
"We gotta stop him."
Yeah, that's right. And then I get into.
Then your head just blows up.
Exactly. My head just blows up. Or I get inside a electric powered vehicle, or a taxi or something.
Yeah.
And then it drives me off a cliff or something, or it just blows up.
Well, they could do all that right now, couldn't they?
Sure. I mean, sure. Like, bro, well, they could, but I'm never gonna get an electric vehicle. So, I mean, only once we get to that supposedly utopian, what they would consider a utopia, where we're under their control, and everybody has a electric powered vehicle, and society is run by technology. So pretty much like when you get into a cab, it's no longer going to be a driver in there. It's going to be self-driven. Yeah. So, I mean, in that scenario, if I get inside that cab, I'm not going to make it out alive. There's no chance.
There's no chance, Randy. You get ready.
There's no chance.
The future's coming.
Alberto, so I'm going to say another Bible verse here.
Okay.
And then it says here, and no wonder, for Satan himself keeps disguising himself as an angel of light. Corinthians 11:14.
He keeps providing false hope and being like a false prophet, pretty much.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's what the government is doing. You know, they're painting it like, oh, like God. You know, like everything they say is all God bless America, but they're not talking about their God. I mean, they're not talking about our God. They're talking about their God.
Mm-hmm. The devil.
That's right. Because everything politicians do is double speak or double talk.
So
they don't mean
united under God. They mean the devil.
Right. Because Alberto, everything they say, they don't mean what they say. They mean
the opposite.
Right. Because they're Satanists.
Every one of them.
That's right.
Everyone in the government, all celebrities.
It's all been infiltrated by these Freemasons, Illuminati. They're all just actors. There's somebody pulling the string.
What about? I remember, was it last year, or a year ago, or 2 years ago? They showed me that video of the celebrity in Australia.
Yeah.
Like exposing them.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about it in episode 2.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. What was his name?
It was like Yellen Child or something like that, some weird name.
Something like that. So why do you think more celebrities don't do that? If it's true, like about the Satan stuff.
I brought up because they're controlled. They can't. They're like I said, they're puppets. There's somebody pulling their strings.
Yeah, but like, how many celebrities are there? Thousands. You think one of them?
Because they're threatened, Alberto. Like if they say anything, like they're puppets. Like if they speak out anything against their narrative, they get canceled or taken out. Like look at Andrew Tate. Like remember how he says he can't say any further. He can't reveal anything because he knows that he'll get killed off. Same thing for all celebrities because he's a celebrity too, just as everybody, just all these actors. They're all celebrities. Andrew Tate's a celebrity too. He's a mixed, what's it called, MMA fighter.
MMA, yeah. But you would think one person would be like, this is wrong, you know? There's always someone that defects, goes against the narrative.
I mean, I guess maybe right now nobody wants to say anything because they know what's at stake, their lives. Or maybe, that, and also they like the life that they live.
They don't want to change it.
They have good money. So they're living a nice, comfortable life. They know that if they speak out, their life as they know is over.
But imagine like if one big celebrity, like a mainstream celebrity, like The Rock or something, he was like, "Yo, this is wrong." That would pretty much change everything, wouldn't it?
I mean, Kanye kind of spoke about it, right? Like everybody, like when he was speaking out about the Balenciaga thing, like.
What did he say about that? Do you remember?
Like he was saying that they were all Satanists. Like, oh, he's like, oh, how come you don't see no other celebrities speaking out against it?
He said that?
Yeah. You don't see those clips?
No, I didn't see those. Let me see if I can look for them. Let me see. I'm gonna cut this out. Don't worry. Tucker Carlson. Let me see. Kanye
Tucker Carlson.
West Balenciaga. Oh, first thing that comes up. This is satanic.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but this is a. Let me see. It's an 8-minute video. It's like a commentary. I just want to see the video. Let me see if they talk about it.
I'm pretty sure you could probably just find the clip that he was talking about it.
That's what I'm trying to find. Let me just go to Google then. Because I went to YouTube. West Balenciaga videos. Well, he was on freaking Alex Jones, and he says he has support for Balenciaga.
What?
Let me see. Hold on. What does it say here?
Not a Nazi, you don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well,
When he's wearing the mask.
I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
Damn, I didn't talk about it there.
No, it's like he's like being interviewed by somebody.
Was he like in a car or something?
Yeah, he was like in a car. Yeah.
I'm trying to find that clip.
Where he says like, oh, it's up. Like he's like I'm done. He's like, it's up.
Let me see. Kanye, Balenciaga, car.
How's it going, my bro?
There's a long ass clip.
How you doing?
Everyone in the world to be happy. There's 5 resources that the 1% use to control the 99%. That's water, food, education, shelter, and medicine. And everyone can have the best version of that. And that's our promise of what we're doing here. What we're doing right here.
Again, it's not. I can't find that video. Weird.
It's weird,
Get
huh?
erased, Randy.
It's weird. No, you probably could find it like on social media, like on Instagram. That's easier. People usually post that that video like a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, we'll leave it for another time. So, what do you want to talk about now?
Alberto, and like I said, I have another novel verse right here.
Oh God. All right, we got 7 minutes, Randy.
Alberto, and this is what I want to get to right here. And then the devil said to him, I will give you all his authority. I will give you all this authority and their glory, because it has been handed over to me, and I will give it to whomever I wish. Luke 4:6.
Authority. What does that mean?
Like his authority, I guess his power.
The devil's power.
Yeah.
He says he's gonna give it to whoever he wants.
Like authority, like power, like how the government is running this country. So the government has the authority over the people.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they do, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, this government system should have been working for us.
Mm-hmm.
We should be telling the government system what to do, not them telling us what to do, and how to run our lives and live our lives. It's been a power shift.
A big power shift.
That's right. So
how do you think it should function?
like how the government should, like if it was like a legit government that was actually for the people.
Like, let's say it's the same people, but you are able to change their minds. How would it function? Like, what would change?
That the people would have say how to run the country, we would get like a vote, like.
I mean, isn't that what we do? We vote the people in that we want, so that they do what we want them to do.
How's that worked?
I mean,
they're destroying this country, Alberto. Alberto, I'm talking about like actually making decisions, like towards our problems. Like, okay, like we've come up with a solution to fix this problem, and then they turn to us, the people, and say, does this sound like a solution that's good? Like like you guys agree with how we're about to approach this here, and then we take a vote, and then if we all agree, then yeah, they go for it. But if not,
that would be insane, because you know how many proposals they have for everybody to vote every time. We'll be voting all year.
Alberto, that's good.
Because we vote for everything.
We have more, yeah, because then we have more say over what needs to be done, rather because then that what do you call it? I guess that prevents like corruption, because like how they say power corrupts absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, by letting these people get away with letting them figure things out and doing whatever they want, and then just being also okay with whatever they do, then I would never. That just more corruption. That breeds more corruption, Alberto.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not sustainable for us to vote on everything, because there's so many things to vote on.
Alberto, I think it's sustainable, Alberto.
For everything, Randy?
Alberto, yeah. Alberto, how quick does a voting... Alberto, you could get all the results in a day, Alberto.
No.
Alberto, yes.
Have you seen elections before? It takes a while to the votes get counted. And then for that to work, everybody who was able to vote, could vote. And that would be like hundreds of millions of votes.
Alberto, that's
every time.
Alberto, that's what machines are for, Alberto.
We have the machines, but it still takes a long time.
Alberto, still, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they could securely do online voting, then yes. And if you just go online and be like, oh, I want to vote for this bill, this bill, this bill. Yes, no, then yeah. But if you have to go in person every single time.
Okay, then we do it online, Alberto. We do everything online. That way it's easier.
Technology, Randy? You want to switch to technology?
Alberto, sure, Alberto. I mean, if like I said, like if it was a legit government system that actually cared for the people,
Well, our representatives will actually represent us.
right? If they actually represented us,
Yeah.
but they're actually just representing themselves and further along their communist agenda,
It all comes back to the communist agenda.
filling their pockets and caring for themselves.
Yes, Randy. Yes.
Well, Alberto, because we're in, like I said, we're an inconvenience to them. We're like we just consider like livestock. They consider us their property.
Where'd you get that from?
Alberto, it's fact.
So nowhere.
Alberto, for the 1%, Alberto, we're consider because they want to control us, Alberto. Like look at everything that's happening right now. It's a power grab. Put stuff inside your body, like everything was this was all a test. This whole COVID pandemic, on who will comply and who will not comply. Like
And those who do not comply will be eliminated.
And unfortunately, exactly.
Yeah, you're still here. And so
Alberto,
everybody else.
I'm good, Alberto. I'm good, Alberto. I thank Alberto because I'm under God's protection. I believe I'm in here to do
God's work.
God's work. That's right. I
Okay.
mean, I believe I have a purpose. That's why I believe I'm here. My work's not done. I think my work is to try to wake up as many people as I can.
Yeah, hopefully with this you can reach a lot of people.
That's right, Alberto.
Yeah.
And then even you.
I mean, I'm trying, right? I'm trying. I'm trying.
Alberto's trying.
Yeah, but I need evidence, Randy.
Alberto.
I can't just go off like, oh, there's something nefarious going on. Like, yeah, there is with everything, because people are corrupt, people are evil.
Alberto, but even here in the Bible, it tells you right here. It tells you that the world is not what you think it is. That the devil's in actually. Alberto, and this is actually, I believe this is all in Revelations.
Yes.
Alberto, so Alberto, everything that, like I said, we're living in biblical times. So everything that's happening right now
Was written,
was preordained.
preordained. Yes.
So the good and the bad. So right now we're heading towards a dark time where it seems like these people are going to win, but in reality, we all know in the end they lose.
Because God predicted it.
Right. And if
Well, it's true.
yeah, that's right. Alberto, and I'd like to
All right, finish with this one.
Alberto, I'm gonna finish with one last one. And this is a fake Bible verse from the movie Pulp Fiction.
Oh, it's not real?
No, it's not real. I looked it up.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
only the last two lines are real. Okay. So, it's Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers, and you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Is that you?
That is Alberto. That's God right there, saying that in the end
I will win.
he will cast. Yeah, exactly. I will win,
All right.
and he will correct this world. And like I said before, he will cast out the ruler of this world, which is the devil.
I'm going to play the Samuel L. Jackson clip right underneath you. So you can play it side by side.
So I can said it. I should have emphasized. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Oh my God. I think this was a good one. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we're ended there.
Alberto. And then next week, I would like to continue some of the Bible verses that I didn't get to finish watching.
I know. It's 3 pages, guys. 3 pages.
I read the last verse from the last page.
Yeah. We'll continue next time.
Yeah, and then I guess whatever any top news from next week.
From this week or next week, we'll cover it, and then I'll come on prepared next time. I'll have something to talk about.
Okay, so Alberto, that sounds good, Alberto. You tell me what you want to talk about, and then we'll cover those topics.
Yes. We'll change it up a little bit next week.
Yeah,
Cover different things.
cover it from your side,
Yeah.
and then also I want to keep tabs on the economy.
Oh my God. Help me. All right. So thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment below with any questions or concerns. You can also catch us on podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Google. And if you're listening to this, you can watch us on YouTube. It's the channel is Alberto Hernandez, which is my name. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.